following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Well, hopefully we'll catch you on the outside of this.
And I suppose you've got schematics of the building in case there are any escape victors.
We have been negotiating with City Records to release these schematics for the building, but we, of course, are not able to disclose why, because that would cause an information leak. So we can't rush it. You'll have to go in sans maps. If this is a problem for anyone, too bad.
No, don't need full maps, but just hoping that we could at least find out any potential, unknown escape vectors that we could try to cut off if possible.
Well, time's wasting, gentlemen.
Yeah, let's do this.
Right. Over and out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. On board the chopper. Last in, last out. First in, last out. That means...
I think our heavies should be dropping first.
I will be dropping with Officer Kent. You two in the middle. And Sasha, you'll bring up the rear. A sandwich of protection, if you will. Move it up! Come on, shag it! Get on board, people!
I do have one concern, I say, as I'm getting on board to Barrows. We don't really have a tech person.
I can do a little bit, but I've got a workaround for any particularly difficult doors. Nice job, by the way, Ken. That info you dug up. We wouldn't have thought to go that far.
Well, you see, I've been applying myself in my off hours, vociferously searching for many different vectors that might match these things. And when I discovered that there's a skyscraper that's lost 25% of its rent, but its market cap value had not fallen, sus.
If we make it out of this alive, I owe you a drink.
Oh, for sure, I'm just doing my job. I'm not going to say no to a drink, though. Perhaps with the lovely Lieutenant Strong. I will melt that icy heart. I'm sorry, did I say have a conversation, or did I say get on the whirlybird?
I thought we were already on it.
We can talk while we're on it. Oh, wait, no. We can talk!
Harmony opens the front door to the cab, and you go... You realise it's a vacuum-sealed cab. It's the little thing as it slides across it.
Of course.
And so there's a computer that sort of springs to life as soon as... schematics and everything.
We can take this right to the old corporate zone.
So you start you lurch into the air and you start flying. Down to your precinct and tell you how to rough up suspects. And don't tell me how to sneak into a city.
You never did give us a status report on weapons.
I had to cut 2 rocket pods a long time ago, so I've only got 4 Hellfire missiles. And the chain guns, of course. And unfortunately, I'm not sure that I can trust the turbofans, so we're limited to subsonic speeds. I mean, I suppose if it's an emergency I can try cutting them in, but the rotor might fly off.
So that's a last-ditch leaving kind of situation.
It depends. If last-ditch leaving means you want to be heading Mach 3+.
We might.
Only if there's a missile on our tail, there's no other way to avoid it.
You guys can make an intelligence check if you want. Actually, you can make a vehicle tech check if you want, because that might add to it.
I'm going to stick with the intelligence because I rolled a 9 and that's 16.
Your vehicle tech.
Yes.
I got 12. It's better.
But it's more specific, so the DV is lower. Unfortunately, you don't beat it.
Is it by 1?
Yep.
I'll do it.
Yeah, luck spin.
He's trying to get me to spend it all.
I should have gone with the air vehicle tech one.
Because it's better stats, isn't it?
21. No,
Okay.
because I rolled a 10.
Okay, that's good. Right. Helicopters do not go Mach 2 plus. Helicopters do not, except for the very, 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 elite ones, do not go past it. Do not break the sound barrier.
This isn't a regular helicopter, is it?
Why would I fly a regular helicopter?
I see.
Why did you think it was pressurized?
Huh. I'll ask no more.
Damn right. Target in sight. Putting forward camera through it onto the screens. Here's the INS building. He's sort of weaving through towers. Stealth system's gone. Sorry, we've lost M shielding and silence.
Would it be a weapons tech to check for any either existing in place defences on the top or anything they've put there?
It would be.
18?
I happen to really like this one.
It is a nice map. I've seen some of the maps we've used floating around on Facebook from the previous. I've had some funny yarns with people.
Try not to look ahead.
No. I don't see any weapon structure. No turrets or anything.
So your helicopter
I was wondering if that's on. Yeah, it's on the edge of the road.
reaches the sort of edge and that does a bit of a float around.
I don't see any defences.
The helicopter then swerves a bit, and you hear and it drops down right sharply, lurches. You can see all of this from the forward camera, and you see there's a window blown out, and there's a turret just going.
Well, not on the roof anyway.
And you feel the vibrate as on the screen. You just see bullets flying out of the helicopter, just blowing out windows and blowing them, and then just like a missile. And now there's a nice smoke screen coming out of that window.
We're coming now.
We're taking fire.
Well, we knew that was an option. Hard and fast, let's go.
Doors split and slides open. Castle. Later, how much of this man?
Yeah, we got
Oh.
fell down at the end there.
They get out and they move into position. Hold up. Wait till we get in cover position.
Of course.
And the helicopter lurches just as you're about to get out. No, fuck it. Yeah, just as you're about to lurches away. And I need you guys to make... What is the holding on to things check?
Yes, the Thanatos check time. Might be athletics? Might be athletics.
Well, neither of you spill out humiliatingly to your death.
Perfect.
And it again, just takes more fire from those and it will just push them away. I'm frustrated with this.
Just think about it, whose stuff it is you're blowing up.
Touches down again.
The remaining officers spill out.
Moving to new cover positions.
between those two. Let's see.
Okay. Yep. You do that.
Cover our forward team. So
Castle reaches the stairs. You're on.
keeping distance.
Okay, eventually you guys make it inside.
Thanks for the drop off. We'll be in touch.
I'm on station.
Roger. Taken to custody.
Not all of them.
Gumbies are fine to kill.
Also,
If it's the enemy stand user, however, we.
takes 2 episodes to beat one video.
Right, give me a perception checks as you race down through the building, clearing the area quickly and recklessly.
This is true. It's what we need to do.
Oh, that's great.
Also 19.
Okay. Yeah. So, neither of you see any bad guys. You get around about 4 levels. Castle kicks open a door, and the door explodes in his face. It's like fireball whooshes down the hallway. You guys both make athletics checks to not be in the way.
You mean evasions?
No, I mean athletics checks.
Oh, okay. 21.
Yep, see?
23.
See, you both like jump up and you grab hold of an exposed beam, and you just like do like pull up and like lift your leg, the fireball wars beneath, and you drop back down immediately into combat ready stances. Castle's just like, excuse me.
That was a little spicy.
Yeah, you got to expect it. Goes and bursts into the room, and you guys come into the area, and it's obvious this is a crime scene. What with the surgical beds, and the cages, and the canister that clearly says sedatives, or at least science words for sedatives inside, and the table with some ammunition and gun parts on it. And the investigation begins. It's like, Sasha, you and Kent sweep the lower floors. Stay in contact. I'm gonna stay here and guard the puppies.
Anyone in the cages?
Well, we're going to start an investigation round, so you can determine that with checks.
Okay.
Even though you're sitting there going like, shouldn't it be obvious? No.
It depends on the way the cages are made.
Yes, it is. It does. So you're going to make checks, and you're going to tell me what you want to check for, and then I will tell you what the checks are.
I wish to go first, and I wish to check for any more traps
Okay.
placed around the room.
Give me a basic tech check.
There it is. 16?
You don't see any unconcealed traps.
Did you see any concealed one?
That would be a conceal reveal object check.
I would also like to make this 12.
You don't see any concealed traps.
Yeah. The first thing I'm going to do is check the cages for survivors that they made.
Okay, he rushes on over to the cages and he makes a basic perception check.
Basic perception. 22.
These cages are almost empty. None of them are locked. The doors are all kind of like not quite closed open. Inside each of them you see a dog-style food dish on a little plasticky rubberized mat. A chain leading that is attached to the thing with a little collar on it that is not locked and is open. And you see like some bedding, like you would give a dog. The smell of the cage is that someone has been in here. Someone female. actually it randomly selected one cage because dramatic convenience. With your result, it smells like your bed smell. It's sandalwood is the perfume she uses.
It's empty, the canvas is.
Listen. They didn't leave anyone. They just left. They have to be
In a
heading
hurry.
down. We need to move.
The bolts. Anything in them?
Yes.
I don't know.
Looks like scop.
It's like, sorry?
Scop.
Scop.
Yep. Cyberpunk equivalent of gruel.
Is it normally?
You know, like someone would say, it's just like, yeah, you basic little peasant cunt that's only ever been fed kibble and scop.
Is it normally
It's
served,
also a byword for like media lies.
Is it normally served warm or cold?
Yes.
In either case, I'll just stick a finger in and just see if it's
Cold.
temperatures. It's cold. It doesn't tell me much. It's cold, but I don't know. It might have been served cold.
Well, they definitely.
Now you've got a scoppy finger. Suppose you just
Sure.
resist torture drugs, please.
Got you there. He did.
I was not expecting you to say sure because every time I ever suggest anything, I get this look.
Yeah, I should have just said I'd wipe it on my pants. But
Well, you didn't. Resist torture drugs, please.
8.
That does not beat the DV. Now, I am going to play fair, and you only got a teeny weeny little amount. So
Yeah.
your lips feel a bit numb, and you take -1 on all perception or dexterity-based checks for the next minute.
It's drugged.
Sorry, he said bug, because his tongue and that is also numb.
I think I understand. Castle, we need to head lower.
And fast.
We ain't done policing the scene. What if there's some, what if they left some clue behind?
They didn't take them away. We need to get them fast.
I think the hostages have been taken just now. They're more important. We have to get them fast.
You right.
Fast.
We're coming down to meet you. Be aware, hostages have been taken. They could still be in the building. Be aware of any traps. We're moving down. I want this building flagged for immediate. What's the police version of quarantine? Crime scene. Yeah. And get a team up. No, not a night team. Shit. Tell Lieutenant Strong. You all hear over your radio, so like, I don't answer to you. Yeah, you do. You want to go back? Do it. No, man. You just know have to know how to handle the hottest people.
With the biggest guns.
You think she's single? No. What am I thinking? I got a daughter to raise.
Right, let's go.
Eventually, you guys, you catch up with the other team who've been making their way down. There's been other traps. Sasha's look like schmutz all over. She's just like, weak American traps. They do nothing.
Good.
They only make my baby hungry.
Is there an elevator system here?
Of course there is. It's a skyscraper.
I have an idea.
You have dangerous ideas.
It is dangerous.
What is it?
We use the elevator shaft to go right to the bottom, just in case they're already past halfway down and trying to get out down the bottom. That way we can cut
If
them
they've
off.
got that big military truck, it would be down in the parking lot. Be a dead giveaway outside.
But we could just be chasing them and they'd get away if we can cut them off at the bottom. Even if just one of us can slow them down until the others catch up from the back.
I hate to say it, but you two might be a little too heavily equipped for this.
I was thinking.
Okay, fast guys. I want some to get up in the chopper and get down in case they have to chase that truck away or something. I want someone down that elevator shaft. Now, I'm going in the shaft because I've got the gear for this. Who's coming with me and who's going up?
I'll go up.
Right.
I don't have the gear to go down the shaft. It was just an idea.
Oh,
At best, I'd be wrapping my jacket around an elevator cable and just shimmying my way down.
could I borrow your grapple gun? Oh, thanks. Who was that from?
Ken.
Oh.
Don't worry if it gets damaged or anything. There's plenty more grapple guns. Good luck.
You too.
Let's go.
Roger. Good luck.
You two go ahead. I am slow. I will proceed down building. Good luck in elevator shaft. Don't get too damaged. I'm only worried about him.
I'll run back up. I'll contact Harmony on the way and said, Harmony, I'm coming back up to you. We're going to try and make sure we can cut them off from the bottom in case they try and escape through.
I will start him up again then.
Very
I
well.
had to land because of complications.
Understood. I'll be in the roof in 5-10 minutes.
Ah, the elevator's here. Didn't expect that.
Could be a trap.
Up one. I really wish elevators still used cables like the old days.
Yeah.
Instead of this mag shit. Makes my teeth fizz. And he's going down because he has a specialized device for this.
I need one of those. Find somewhere to latch the grapple gun on and descend as well.
You go down 30 feet and then you run out of cable.
Shit.
Because that's how long a cable from a grapple gun is. 6 squares.
So you use
30 M yards.
Here's what you do. You use 2 of your arms to brace against the 2 walls.
Oh,
And then you reel in the grapple gun and then you do it again.
I was expecting him to Robocop 2 ding, 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 with his forearms windmilling around.
I want to limit my opportunities for getting hurt before the engagement.
But it's so cool. Maybe if you were going up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you slowly do that. Then he strikes, you hit the roof.
Run over to either where she is or the landing pad. Just leap in and double tap the wall between, the cabin we're in and her.
Understood. We are leaving.
Excellent. I say over the radio. Thanks.
I finally found my sound effect thing. It's highly technological, which means the 80s. There it is. That unique sound. So you start dropping like a fucking stone as soon as you leave the building. She's like, "Oh, this is fine." The rotor just disengaged a bit.
Just imagine this thing where I'm like hovering in the back of the thing, like, whoa.
You know when the pilot tells you this is fine, this is not fine.
We need to look for a garage door somewhere they could suddenly escape out of it.
Acknowledged. Well, anyway, back to Barrow. Busy lobby. People. Which way did they go? Which way did they go? Shit. You got an elevator that goes to the parking lot? Yes, the parking exclusive elevator. Come on!
Let's go.
So if I down, you get out into the basement. There's a truck leaving.
Shit. Beryllium 50.
I'm going to prepare.
And then the rocket goes whang and blows up a car. Shit! Fuck, I knew it! Damn smart rockets!
Straker, they're leaving via an exit on the... gives the facing of the building.
Okay, I'm preparing an action to go to the edge of the chopper, holding on to the... holding on to whatever... This is usually a handle there, right? And then I'm readying my grapple gun, pointing towards the building, and then if I see any truck come out of there, I am firing it to grapple onto it.
Okay. Well, the truck comes roaring out ahead of the chopper and not to the side. Because, she's pointing at the building.
Bank 90 degrees, I say over the radio.
One moment. And the truck hurtles away, and she banks around. I think it might be.
We'll take a shot. If it connects, I'll get whizzed. If not, I'll just reel it back in.
Please roll for me a cool check. Carl, cool check.
12.
Right. You shoot your grapple gun thing out, and the downdraft from the helicopter makes the thing go... and it doesn't reach.
Damn it. I was hoping this was more cool universe than this real universe.
Well, you didn't roll enough cool. Yeah, well, that's it.
I wish.
I'll reel it back in and say, follow it!
No shit!
I wish to look around this parking lot for anyone who's getting out of a vehicle that looks like Castle could fit in.
Perception check.
18?
Yes.
We'll rush over, badge in hand. NCPD, we need to commandeer this vehicle.
They're just like, I think not.
Castle.
Man, we don't have the authority for that. Not if they don't agree. Besides, look at the license plate. It's got a corporate prefix. You know, if this was just some regular schmo, we could just peel that can right open and take it.
Well then.
Let's just hope that helicopter does its job. Maybe Vince will be cool enough to pull this off.
Let's keep looking, maybe there's another car we can use.
I have an idea, but you have to be cool enough to do it. Are you a cool enough dude to pull off my idea?
Is it getting above it and then I drop on?
Yes, but are you cool enough?
Damn straight. Well, that's more like a 15.
If I could roll well enough.
Yes, you are.
Athletics or anything?
No, this just works.
Okay, so...
You're cool enough, dude. But I will want athletics to stick the land.
Ooh, nice, 19.
Now the truck is a bit beat up after it took a rocket and machine gun fire from the chopper. You're fine with this, though. Vinny Strax lands on the roof of the truck. The truck swerves. It swerves the other way.
What I'm going to do is, because I shot the grapple line into the roof of the truck to pull myself onto it, I'm going to loop the gun itself around my belt, so that way if I get knocked off, I'm still going to be attached to the truck, like if something knocks me.
Okay, you
Yeah.
can do that. That's an action. Beautiful lady, stay close, but do not shoot the truck. He is on board. I got your back from up here!
Good to know. I don't know if anyone else is doing anything before.
He's pretty much out of this.
We want to at least look for another vehicle that we might be able to peel open.
Okay.
And then we can still
And
arrive.
you've already failed.
No,
Because
so like
that
no
was
other
the car that would have done it.
one? No other vehicle.
Not that it's gonna... You think will, like, hold that up.
I should take it by force.
It's too late, man.
Okay.
You ain't catching up.
Okay. Okay, so it's the old crawl across the roof, and then with the gun out, with the rear pistol, and then try and I think first on the passenger's side window, in case there's any guy there, and see if I can like shoot any passenger side guy, because I imagine they might have somebody in the passenger seat rather than the driver's seat first.
I just want to quickly slip in. What if I'm not taking Castle?
Then you can just roll. Then you can just take any vehicle here. Because you fit into everything.
It's Castle that's holding you back.
I wish.
It's not Castle's fault. He's holding you back.
He's an every weapons unit guy. He's not supposed to fit into normal cars.
I wish to do this. I wish to find a preferably non-corporate vehicle.
Okay, you find a... Oh, a Scoopy!
That'll do. I don't give a shit what it
A
is.
Scoopy Cruddlemeister.
Is that one of those little like...
No, it's smaller.
If it's the first thing they find.
Yes. You actually have to push your head into this like little... Because the windscreen is just this little thing. You have to push your head into this little bubble so you can see. But that's fine because the rest of the car is so cramped you'll be scrunched in.
You have to push your head
gripping
into
the
the-
steering wheel, which is this big, between your thumb and forefinger.
Surely at least it goes quick since it's so light, right?
You'd think that, but anyway, you poodle out of there, and you once you're clear of the building, the vehicle unlocks its top speed. Initially, because you're inside a parking garage, it is electronically limited, but then it's just like, oh, limits disengaged. And you put your foot down, and you get up to 30 yards an hour, then 40, then 120.
Oh, that's insane.
Finally, after about 12 seconds of acceleration, you get up to the vehicle's actual fucking top speed of 35 miles an hour.
Damn it.
You see, I said M yards an hour to make it sound fast.
Now think about it, Barrows. Again, you've got 4 arms, 2 on the wheel, 2 out the side going.
Are you doing that?
I mean, if it'll make me faster.
It will.
And then when you get to corners, you just reach out with an arm, grab a lamppost, and pull yourself. Like, it'll be cool.
Roll cool. It's just like, I mean, this is actually not cool at all, but I just...
But it makes a really uncool little thing, like, suddenly cool.
Yeah, from the spastic retard angle.
13?
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
better
cool.
than 12.
Yeah, it's better than 12.
You're doing this, you can get up to 40 miles an hour, which is nowhere near close to the much, much faster speed these guys are going.
No, but should he manage to stop the vehicle, I might eventually get there. And I'll send a message through to Harmony. Give me updates on your position.
Very well. I am directly overhead the van. Now.
I mean, where? I'm in a pursuit vehicle.
I don't know your city. I am passing Merrill, Asukaga, and Finch on the left.
Well, that'll do.
So now all you need to do
You had to leave your hat behind.
Yeah.
all you have to do is bend space so that 2 points where you are and where it are meet. And then you can catch up.